Hey, what is up guys? Gonna be doing a deck profile for the train Shaddolls or the Shaddoll trains. It's more so of a trollsy deck than anything. It's kind of a fun deck to mess around with and have some really crazy cards that you can potentially pull off. As some of you guys watched from the live stream when I pulled off the Super Dimensional Robot Galaxy Destroyer for game. There's a lot of just cool cards you can make in this deck. But anyways, let's go and jump right into the deck profile. The next one, all the choices as we go along. So first off, I'm running 3 Night Express Knights. He's just level 10 monster. Plus, if you wanted to, you can tactically run Skill Drain in the deck if you wanted to. You'd be like Beast King at that point. But generally, he's just a level 10 monster that you can normal summon. Next up, I'm playing 2 Snowplow Hustle Rustles. This card is really good with Sinister Shadow games. You're able to not only inflict damage to your opponent, but you're also able to, do your shenanigans with the Sinister Shadow games. But I do want to mention that there is a downside because you cannot special summon any monsters except for machine type monsters. But that's probably going to be irrelevant because you're going to obviously activate it during this during your opponent's turn anyways when you summon this guy. Next up, Tragodia. This card is just another level 10 monster that's relatively easy to summon. At one point, I was thinking about throwing a Metal Reflex line, but it's kind of unneeded. Next up, I'm playing 1 BLS because it is BLS. Dark Iron because pretty much with Shaddolls, I mean, all you really need to do is activate 1 Shaddoll Fusion, and from there you can jump 2 Darks. And if you're going for the Winda, at that point that's 3 Darks anyways. Playing 1 Beast, 2 Dragon, and then I'm playing 2 of the Shaddoll Lizard, then 1 Hedgehog, and 1 Falco, and that's going to round it up for the Shaddoll monsters. Then I'm playing 3 of the Ruffian Railcar. Now, I do want to mention that Secrets of Eternity cards are not available here, so that's why you won't see number 81. Number 81 is going to completely change trains, and it's going to actually make them super viable. This is just something to hold you guys off and to have some fun with as of right now. This is like the best train. This is like the best card ever. That's why I'm playing 3 Mathematicians and 3 Curry Bandit. This is what basically runs the deck because it lets you just get out level 10 monsters, rank 10 monsters like crazy. Then I'm playing 3 Mathematicians. This dumps this card. This card lets you add this card is really all it does. You can add this card too, but I mean pretty much you only really want to add this one. For the most part. If you already have Sinister Shadow game set, then of course you can add this and then you can normal summon this. Then I'm playing 3 Curry Bandit because sending this card to the grave obviously is good, and then sending all the Shaddolls to the grave is good. And a lot of times you don't really need to have your normal summon anyways because you're just trying to set up with these cards anyways. So Curry Bandit, when you dump this guy in the grave, it's obviously really good. If you dump any of the Shaddolls, like I mentioned before, or you can get the rail card, it's pretty good too. Then I'm playing 2 Veilers just for lights for Big Daddy BLS over here. And I'm playing 3 Shaddoll Fusion and then 1 Foolish because it's really awesome in this deck. You dump this and you can search out this and you have access to all the Shaddolls. Then I'm playing 3 Special Schedule, which lets you target 1 machine type monster with 3,000 more attack in your graveyard, which is basically just this. And then you're able to just special summon it. So basically it special summons this card. That's all it does in defense position. And then if it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target a level 10 machine type monster in your graveyard and add it to the hand. So even if you have a bad hand, if this card's already in the graveyard, you can just set it, don't worry about it. And I'm playing 3 Lances. And the reason why I play 3 Lances, it works super well with Snowplow Hustle Rustle because you can reduce the attack, and you're going to be able to drop the monster obviously, and you can inflict damage. So it's really awesome. And plus, a lot of times with this deck, you're going to be using multiple cards, whether you're trying to make this or one of these. You're going to be using multiple cards, and it really sucks when you use 2 cards and they go compulse. So I wanted 3 Lance. Plus, I really do love Lance against Burning Abysses because everyone and their mother loves that deck. And if you can make like a window against it, it's just, and you have a Lance to back it up, or even double Lances, they have a lot of hard times dealing with it. Then, lastly, for the traps, I'm just playing 3 Sinister Shadow games. As far as the extra deck, you want 2 of the El Shaddoll Shikanas because this card over here is able to be level 10, and it also has a pretty good effect, but it is level 10, so you can definitely make the Super Dimensional Robot Galaxy Destroyer, which I showed you guys on stream, which was pretty awesome to finish off the game. But generally, you kind of just have this card on board. It's just there as an additional level 10 monster though. It's pretty awesome. Then I'm playing just 1 Nephilim, 1 Winda, because I mean the deck is more about these guys over here. I mean this card definitely can inflict 4,000 points of damage real easy, and it can attack the same turn that you activate the effect, so I think that's really awesome. Then 1 Gigant X just because you can search out this card, plus it can detach this card. It's pretty awesome for that. Then there's Photon Butterfly, then there's the number 50 Blackstrip Corn, then we have 101 Castell, Excitetown Knight, Diusto Emerald, which I feel like is really important to recycle your stuff late game if you happen to have the option to make Rank Force. And then we have God Cowboy just to round off the Rank Force. But it's more so a fun deck, like I said, guys, because not everything is out yet for trains, and it's just hilarious to see. I mean, I think this, is this a train? I think it's more of like a tractor, but I mean, this card is just so awesome. It's like a Stratos for the deck. Plus, it can technically inflict burn damage, it can crash into stuff, it's 1800, and I think this card is just really, really awesome. The only real downside to this card is if you send doubles, you don't get double of their effects, because you can only activate the effect of him once per turn. But anyways, just a little fun deck for you guys to mess around with until we get the Secrets of Eternity, because I'm super excited to actually try out the trains. Like, I'm not even kidding, guys. The support for trains is going to be real. And anyways, have fun with this deck, and let me know what you think of it. But anyways, if you guys have suggestions for it, I'd love to hear in the comment section below. But again, this is not supposed to be a competitive deck. It's just more for a fun deck. I've been pulling off this guy, just 2 boss. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Azneyes out.